Thank you very much, Moderator, Deputy Governor, distinguished guests. Good morning. Thank you for joining this important convening. Your presence today and over the next few days demonstrates your commitment to building digital public infrastructure that advances financial inclusion for all. Let me start a bit with some statistics. When we look at the World Bank statistics, about 76% of adults globally have a bank account or a mobile money account. And this is up from 51% in 2011. Yet, even with such numbers, we still see that 1.4 billion adults remain unbanked, with the majority of them living in low and middle income countries. And when we take a look at Rwanda, where we have at least 86% of our adults that are financially included, and slightly less than 8%, that's about 1 million adults that remain formally financially excluded. Now, in Rwanda's digital transformation agenda, financial inclusion is a top priority. Currently, across sub-Saharan Africa, roughly 43% of adults remain unbanked, and closing this gap is essential to achieving our development goals. We believe that connecting people and businesses to affordable, seamless, and instant payment ecosystem will not only transform lives, but particularly when we look at underserved communities and small businesses, it's an opportunity to thrive. To drive this transformation, Rwanda has rolled out multiple foundational initiatives such as Umurenge Sacco automation project, which is connecting 416 savings and credit cooperatives across the country. And this initiative has enabled millions of Rwandans, particularly in rural areas, to access digital financial services, bridging the gap between communities and the broader economy. Open and interoperable systems, a conversation we're going to have today and over the next few days. But when you look at these systems, such as Mojaloop particularly, these are vital to ensuring inclusive, instant, resilient, and accessible financial ecosystems. When we look at the benefits of open and interoperable financial systems, they range from increased access to financial services across various platforms, mobile money, banks, and payment apps. We also have affordability and reduced transaction costs and also greater convenience for the population. And so as we leverage Mojaloop, we're now building on this momentum to support the national payment system that integrates mobile wallets, banks, and government services. Our journey with Mojaloop represents a significant milestone, and our ability to integrate Mojaloop into the national digital payment system allows for seamless interoperability between financial service providers, empowering Rwandans with the freedom to make payments and conduct transactions without the limitations of traditional banking structures. Now, for a second, let's imagine a farmer in a rural area that is receiving payments from a customer anywhere in the country, across the world, but they're able to do it in real time and at a very minimal cost. This is the level of inclusion that we are striving to achieve. But beyond this level, what we also want to ensure is that our people are financially resilient, that they can handle unexpected expenses without resorting to debt. OECD shows us that 40% of adults globally, especially in emerging economies, are financially resilient. Where does that leave the remaining 60%? So as we think about financial inclusion, really also thinking about financial health and ensuring that our people have the resilience to handle these unexpected expenses is very critical to the journey and the interoperability conversation that we're having today. As our fintech sector grows rapidly, the Mojaloop-powered framework will open unique opportunities for fintech companies to innovate, offer products that are tailored to meet the needs of our citizens and businesses, and interoperability will enable fintechs to create solutions that cater for local demand, from payment options to micro-lending services. Just a week ago, Rwanda approved, actually it's not even a week, it's probably a few days ago, we approved the fintech policy, which underscores our commitment to supporting these innovations. We're focusing on creating a conducive environment for startups, encouraging partnerships that will enhance digital services. This policy framework will strengthen our work with Mojaloop and facilitate even more inclusive, accessible, and innovative financial products. But then again, we know that infrastructure alone cannot drive financial inclusion. To make digital payments accessible and impactful, we're also looking to invest in digital literacy and financial literacy. Through different initiatives, we're training local community members, empowering citizens and SMEs, equipping them with the skills needed to confidently embrace the cashless opportunities. Our partnership with Mojaloop also addresses one of the most pressing barriers to inclusion: transaction costs. High fees on cross-platform transactions can pose a significant burden on low-income earners, limiting accessibility of digital payments. By fostering an open, interoperable system, we aim to reduce transaction costs, ensuring that financial services are affordable, accessible to everyone, regardless of where they live. Rwanda's vision is clear: to build a digitally connected, inclusive, and empowered society. In this journey, Mojaloop is not merely a tool, but a strategic partnership that aligns with our ambitions to establish Rwanda as a digital hub for the continent. We envision a future where cross-border payments are not only instantaneous, but also affordable, fostering economic integration and unlocking opportunities for our citizens across the continent. So together, we are not just creating systems, but laying the foundation for a future where no one is left behind in the digital economy. I'm excited about what lies ahead, and I look forward to this continued collaboration of building an inclusive, resilient financial ecosystem that is not just crucial to close the financial gap, but also ensuring that we're providing the necessary tools to build financial resilience. Thank you for your commitment to this shared vision.